The Supreme Court today dismissed Justice Yashwant Verma's petition challenging his removal process. Now, all eyes will be on the Parliament. What does this mean for Allahabad High Court judge and what lies ahead? Let's dive in. Justice Yashwant Verma, a seasoned judge with over a decade on the bench, found himself in hot water after a fire broke out at his official Delhi residence on March 14 this year. Firefighters reportedly discovered a large amount of unaccounted cash, some half burned, in a storeroom. This led to a 3-member in-house committee set up by the then Chief Justice of India, Sanjeev Khanna, which concluded Verma had tacit or active control over the cash, pointing to misconduct. The committee recommended his removal, a decision Verma fiercely contested. Verma took his fight to the Supreme Court, arguing that the in-house inquiry was unconstitutional, lacked legal authority, and violated his right to a fair hearing. He claimed only Parliament under Articles 124 and 218 of the Constitution can initiate a judge's removal. On June 30th this year, a bench led by Justices Dipankar Datta and A.G. Masih heard his plea. The court questioned why Verma participated in the inquiry if he doubted its legitimacy, with Justice Datta calling the petition questionable. Now, with the Supreme Court's dismissal of Verma's petition, the spotlights shift to Parliament. Over 158 MPs from both ruling and opposition parties have already signed an impeachment motion against Justice Yashwant Verma, meeting the threshold of 100 Lok Sabha or 50 Rajya Sabha members of the Parliament required under the Judges Inquiry Act of 1968. According to rules, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla is expected to admit the motion and form a statutory committee to investigate the allegations. So what's next for Justice Yashwant Verma in Parliament? Here's the 3-step process. Step 1. The Speaker forms a 3-member committee including a Supreme Court judge, a High Court judge, and an eminent jurist to probe the charges. Step 2. This committee conducts a formal inquiry allowing Verma to defend himself, cross-examine witnesses, and present evidence. Unlike the in-house inquiry, this process follows strict legal standards requiring proof of misbehavior beyond reasonable doubt. Step 3. If the committee finds Verma guilty, both houses of Parliament vote. Removal requires a 2/3 majority of members present and voting, plus a majority of each house's total membership. If passed, the President issues the final removal order. What lies ahead for Justice Verma? If the committee finds no concrete evidence, the impeachment motion could fail, allowing him to continue as a judge. But if the allegations stick, Verma could face a historical removal, the first High Court judge ever impeached in decades.